Chasing after women will not get you anywhere. Instead, you need to make significant changes in your life in order to reverse your situation. The key is to maintain your dignity and become a high-value man who is different from the average guy. To make her beg for your attention, you need to activate your inner alpha. Every man is born with innate alpha traits, but they often lose them due to their actions. By the end of this video, you will learn how to tap into the inner gates of the alpha world that are locked within your heart. The first step is to focus on changing yourself, rather than trying to change the world. Many guys complain about the unfairness of the world without realizing that others are treated differently because they choose to do things differently. The way you present yourself is how the world perceives you. For example, if you start wearing expensive luxury items, people will assume you are rich, which will attract gold diggers and those who are solely interested in your money. By changing yourself, you can change the world around you. One important aspect of changing yourself is to stop chasing after the girl you are interested in and stop asking people for favors. Show others that you are an independent man who can take care of things on your own. Another thing to keep in mind is not to reveal everything about yourself too soon. Instead of rushing to spill all your cards, give her the opportunity to unravel your layers over time. This is a common mistake among many guys. They believe that if they share all the positive aspects about themselves, it will make them more attractive to women. However, the opposite is true. When it comes to changing yourself to have better relationships, it's important to understand how you present yourself to the world. If you start wearing expensive luxury items, people may perceive you as rich, which can attract gold diggers and individuals who are only interested in your money. Changing yourself will ultimately change the world around you. But how do you go about making this change? A common mistake is struggling too much for a woman's attention. While women appreciate attention, they don't want someone who constantly chases after them. If you believe that catering to her every whim will make her follow you, you are dwelling in a delusional world. Women are drawn to individuals who have their own sense of self-worth and aren't desperate for validation. If you observe social media platforms like Instagram, it's easy to see how women are bombarded with attention seekers who lack personal drive and ambition. To truly attract a woman, you must refrain from clinging to her every action or responding to her every command. Don't place excessive value on someone if it compromises your mental well-being. When it comes to compliments, it's essential to use body language to convey indifference. Thirsty compliments, as they are often referred to, give the impression that you desperately desire the person's attention. To differentiate yourself, learn to compliment with a demeanor that shows you don't care about the recipient's reaction. Many individuals make the mistake of excessively complimenting a person's appearance with wide-open faces and an almost drooling demeanor. Moreover, expecting something in return because of a compliment can be off-putting. Instead, compliment her personality and unique qualities, shifting the focus away from physical appearance. Next, it's important to acknowledge your options. By doing this, you will shift from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset. Currently, you believe that the woman you are interested in is the only one in the world, and that there is no one more beautiful than her. This mindset leads you to chase after her and portrays you as a low-value and low-testosterone man. Instead, you need to understand that there are numerous women out there, and she is not your only option. Realize that there are millions of women on this planet, and among them, there are bound to be better options than her. By recognizing this, you can stop obsessing over her and start exploring other possibilities. Another crucial aspect is to find the balance between two personality traits. Many guys struggle with choosing between being funny or confident in order to attract women. However, going to extremes in either direction can be detrimental. Overly confident men can come across as arrogant, while excessively funny men may not be taken seriously. It is important to combine both traits in a balanced way, allowing your true personality to shine through without going overboard. By making these changes in your mindset and behavior, you will increase. In today's society, losing respect goes hand in hand with chasing after someone excessively. Striking a balance between these two extremes is crucial. It is important to be aware of the situation at hand and to react accordingly. If the situation requires seriousness, then be serious. And if it calls for humor, embrace it. However, it is essential to gauge the appropriateness of your response. Being serious in a lighthearted situation can create a sense of awkwardness and may negatively impact your image. Another important aspect to consider is investing in yourself. Ask yourself if your time could be better spent being productive. Instead of endlessly stalking her on Instagram, perhaps focusing on that looming deadline would be a smarter use of your time. One of the problems with many men today is that their entire day revolves around one particular woman. However, when questioned about their actions, they struggle to provide a meaningful answer other than the fact that they find her attractive and believe she deserves their attention. This mindset is flawed, as it leads nowhere and results in wasted time. Such valuable time could have been better utilized developing one's own potential. Therefore, it is advisable to set aside some quality time for self-improvement. Consider going to the gym, engaging in productive activities, or even going for a run. Avoid idling on the sofa, simply stalking her online, as such actions will lead you nowhere. There is a certain sense of gratification that comes from achieving something that is seemingly unattainable. To illustrate this point, think about the desire you feel for that ice cream your parents forbade you from having. The same principle applies when it comes to women. If you place them in the friend zone, they will want you even more. One key approach is to find happiness on your own. Women are attracted to men who can find joy and fulfillment independently. The man who does not rely on a woman to bring him happiness is the one who becomes the most desirable. So how can you find happiness? Do you have friends in your social circle? Plan to spend time with them and engage in enjoyable activities. Share your experiences on social media, showcasing the fantastic time you had. Make it clear that you are not concerned about others' opinions and that you are simply focused on living a fun-filled life. Explore new and exciting places and travel with your friends. All of this communicates that you have the ability to find happiness without relying on anyone else's validation. If you have reached this point, please comment below with the word 100% to confirm that you have absorbed the knowledge.